then when other people are giving me their insight that I have clearly asked for, y'all. I didn't say that part. That I clearly have asked for. You know, I don't show it, but I be having a little like, ooh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am the one and the only Mrs. Rhodes-Wilson, and you have entered Mom Chronicles 2.0. And this is Mom Sweet Tea. Just because it's tea does not mean it's gossip. Shout out to all my SweetieFam for coming back and watching this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. And if you're not a part of my SweetieFam, and that's hashtag SweetieFam, go right down there to that red button, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified. Because you know I'll be dropping videos. That's the Gemini in me, y'all. Okay. Now, I was watching a playlist. There was this YouTuber named Kicking It with Kay, and she did a YouTuber tag. And so I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to do it. So I wrote down all the questions, and here are my answers. It is 8 questions, and I'm going to give you my answers to the YouTube tag, small YouTuber edition. If you do this YouTuber tag me, because then I want to comment and, you know, show love, engage. All right, let's get into it. This says, what is your main gig? And that means, like, do you work? You know, do you have businesses? Whatever the case may be. For me, I do not physically clock into a job. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 children. I am a wife. So I keep the house together as best I can, because you know I got 3 kids. I keep the house up. I take care of my babies. I cook. But I also do social media. And I am working on the media aspect a lot more than just social media. So I am working around the clock as well, you know, as far as my family, my household, and my brand. I'm working around the clock. All right, I only probably get about 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night because I'm always working. I'm always finding new ways to do things better. So that is my main gig. It says, what made me start a YouTube? Now, I've always wanted to do YouTube. I never had the guts to do it. I wanted to start in the spring of 2013, and that was the spring that was right after I got married, and we had found out we were pregnant with our oldest daughter. And I wanted to do YouTube, but I was so scared. I didn't know how to start, and I could have done it because I had like the newest Galaxy phone, and the list goes on, but I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it, and I was afraid of what people would say. I also wasn't prepared for the negative part of social media, so I knew that I wasn't prepared. As now that I'm looking back, I wasn't prepared, because when negative comments are put on my photos or under my videos, things like that, I just be like, oh well, like, it's just always gonna be somebody that don't like it. I had to prepare myself for the negative portion, because I can always just think of, you know, how great it's gonna be, but we're human beings. We like different things. So I know that things are gonna be different, and people may not like how different you are, and so they may voice that, which is social media, and they have the right to voice that because it's a social platform to say how you feel. And so I just wasn't ready. But now I'm older now, and it's different, and I don't care. I don't. It is what it is. In 2018 was the first year me and my kids flew on an airplane. I've flown, my husband had flown. We had never taken our children, and so we went home with our family, and I literally just was recording a lot of stuff. I was recording, and I was like, you know what? Taking this flight, being with my family, even though they live in Michigan, I was eventually going to travel back to Tennessee. It just put me in a place where, like, I need to start living my life for exactly the way I want to live it. And I started my YouTube channel January 1st, 2018. Now, it's a lot that goes after that, but that's when I dropped my first video, and I was so happy that I finally got the guts. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this with what I have. I didn't have a camera. I just had my phone. I was using iMovie. Like, that was it. That was it. And so I just started, and so that's when I started. But what made me want to start is I want it to get my opinion out there bigger than just a status or a picture, you know, status on Facebook and a picture on Instagram. I knew this would allow me to get out what I wanted to say and meet other people, take my brand to the next level, pretty much. And I didn't even know, back in the day, I didn't even know there was going to be a brand, but that's ultimately what it was. Ooh, that was a lot. Number 3, what is your channel about? Do I stick to one niche or is there multiples? So first, my channel is about lifestyle, kids fashion, and marriage and motherhood, or wifehood and motherhood. Do I stick to one niche? Obviously not. And I have multiple, and I do a little bit of all. I try to do one video in all 3, at least once a week, but it doesn't always work out like that. That's what I like to do. I am a proud wife, and I am happily married, regardless of, you know, our disagreements and things like that. I love being a mama, and I think my life is pretty boring, but my family trending topics that I do with another person normally are pretty good videos. I get a lot of engagement and a lot of feedback from those videos, and my kids fashion hauls, because I love fashion, so specifically kids fashion. So I also have a degree in fashion, so I just love putting the outfits together, and I want to put that on camera, and I also do it a different way than I've seen other people do, like hauls for kids or hauls for themselves. Hey, since you're already watching my video, go down and subscribe, click that bell so you can be notified. Number 4, did I know YouTube would be a side gig? Do I ever want to be a full YouTuber? Oh no, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Did I think that YouTube would be a side gig for me, or do I want to be a full-time YouTuber? So YouTube is not a side gig for me. I do YouTube full-time. Now, I do not get paid for YouTube yet because I haven't met the requirements to add the ads to my videos, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I'm working my way to that point. But I do YouTube full time because I do not have a physical job that I clock into. So this allows me to really focus on YouTube. And I actually left my job of 5 years that I was working in a major corporation to do social media. And I didn't just quit my job on a whim. You know, obviously I talked to my husband. Also, if you are not following my daughters who are on Instagram, it's SummersinSydneyteev. They're on the road to 10,000 followers. They have about 73,000. Oh, I can't wait till we get 73,000 followers. Speaking into existence. 7.3 thousand followers on Instagram, and I've been their social media manager pretty much for 2 years. And so I've grown their account from scratch. I didn't know anything about growing a child's Instagram, and I've done it on my own. And so that has kind of taken off, and I need to spend more time into creating content for that as well. And so that's the reason. But I'll have a whole video on that coming soon. Number 5, what is my schedule like? When do I film and when do I edit? So my current schedule is 3 days a week. I will put out a video. Now, I do not have set days, but I do have a set time. So if I put out a video, it comes out that morning at 8 a.m. But what days? I don't have a set days because my daughters have a big social media platform. I have to take care of their business first because a lot of their stuff is paid promo, not paid promo, but paid collabs and things like that, and sponsorships. And so I have to put their stuff first because I'm getting paid for it. And then I go to my, what I have going on. So I get with my daughter's social media, we get a lot of free products, we get some things paid, the list goes on. And so I want to continue to work with people, so I gotta put that first. And so whenever I'm done with that, then I can post my videos and do my stuff. Now, this is when do I film? I film when I get ready. That doesn't sound like a good thing to say, but I film when I get ready. A lot of times I'm filming 3 to 4 videos back to back, but now they are coming out at different times, so you won't see me in the same outfit in the same 3 videos that I recorded back to back that comes out in the same week. I normally don't do that like that because I have time and place when I put out my videos, so it'll look like, you know, the outfit to be all over the place. Now, when do I edit? I normally edit once my household is asleep, and that includes my husband, because I need the quiet, the silence, because I gotta hear every little crack, because I say a whole bunch of ums and like, okay, all the time. So I'm working on that. I gotta get that out of my footage, so I normally edit after 10 p.m. That's the best time. I edit from like 10 to 12. It doesn't take me 2 hours, but collectively, you know, with finishing the editing, that means posting it on YouTube and have it to schedule come out the next day. That's with a thumbnail, you know, the editing, the music, my logo, and all that. About 2 hours. And I do it after 10 p.m. Number 6, how do you keep your channel organized? Do you plan ahead? Do you film what you feel like? So I just started creating playlists on my channel because I'm putting out lifestyle videos, I'm putting out, or my family trending topic videos, I'm putting out kids fashion hauls, or, you know, kid fashion videos. I'm starting to gather information for, you know, my marriage and wife videos and my motherhood videos as well. So I'm putting those in playlists for that's the first part of keeping everything organized on my YouTube channel. So, you know, if I say go check out my playlist of all my, you know, you could just literally go to playlist section on my channel and you'll see all my videos regarding family training topics. Now, do I plan ahead? I absolutely plan ahead. You cannot do YouTube if you do not plan ahead. Now, plan ahead could be 2-3 hours ahead, right? Plan ahead could be 3-4 days ahead. I currently have videos for about the beginning of June. It is currently April 30th, and yeah, I have videos out that far that will that I recorded like 2-3 weeks ago because I needed time to, you know, make sure I had all my information when I recorded, things like that. So I do plan ahead, and I do film what I like on my list of ideas. So I do have a list. And I'm a big fan of Raven Elise and her mom, Chef Tony. And so her mom has helped her, Chef Tony, Raven Elise, to get to over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I think it was in the last like year and a half. And so she says that you should have at least 100 ideas. I don't have a full 100, but I have like 60. And that's in all of my categories. Now, I don't have as many in the fashion because, I don't have as many in fashion because I normally do when I purchase items. Number 7, how do I feel about sponsored videos on YouTube? I don't have anything negative to say about sponsored videos or collabs or anything like that. As I said earlier, my daughters have had a social media platform for about 2 years now. My oldest is 6, my youngest is 2. And so I started when my 2-year-old was about 6 months old. I don't even think she was 6 months old yet. I think she may have been like 4.5, 5 months. And I started their, I think I just said YouTube channel, but I started their Instagram in April of 2018. And, you know, they get collabs and sponsored products and services and paid collabs and things like that. And I don't have anything negative to say. They have their own YouTube channel that, you know, they have, you know, subscribers and, you know, they don't get as many views, but it's because they love to do it. So, especially my older daughter. So I just recorded and put it on YouTube, but originally it goes for Instagram, and so I'm used to doing sponsored and collabs and things like that. So I don't have any negative things to say. I do do want to say it does bring more engagement to your platform, whatever platform that you're using. The second part to question number 7 is, have you done, want, or would do sponsored videos or content? I have, so I'm for it. Number 8, this is the last question of the YouTuber tag, small YouTuber edition. What is the biggest challenge of doing YouTube if you do it part-time or if you do it full-time? And my biggest challenge is how hard I criticize myself, because the footage could be bomb. You understand me? Like, good footage, good content, I'm engaged in the video, I look good, the lighting is good, all of that, and I will record the video, let's say a week or so in advance, and when I edit it, I'm like, this is garbage. And so that's my biggest thing. That's my number one biggest thing, is I criticize myself so much harder than anybody else. And also with the people closest to me, I don't take their criticism well. That's crazy, right? I know. You know, the people close to you, gonna take what they say. I only take what they say unless it's good. And I'm not gonna say I only take what they say, but I get a little like in me when somebody says something negative, but it could just, you know, be that they help me. Now, after I try to talk my way out of that sounding bad, I go back and think like, it was right. Let me tweak X, Y, and Z. So I do eventually go back and work on whatever, you know, they tell me, hey, why don't you try this? Or, you know, I thought I saw this, so add this. I do eventually do it. I just don't like hearing it. And I think that's the Gemini in me. That's the second, you know, the double personality in me. I don't want to hear nothing bad about myself. You know what? And my son says that all the time. And now I realize he get it from his mama. Mom Chronicles 2.0. That is my 2 biggest challenges. Is I criticize myself probably worse than anybody. And I have redone videos 3 and 4 times because I feel like they were garbage, or they just weren't good enough. And then when other people are giving me their insight that I have clearly asked for, y'all, I didn't say that part, that I clearly have asked for, you know, I don't show it, but I be having a little like, ooh, that's stupid. Y'all, see, I'm human, you're human. Y'all do this tag. Comment down below if you have done the YouTuber tag, small YouTuber edition, and put the link to your video. I would love to check it out and, you know, show some love. If you have not, comment down below if you're gonna do it. Okay, all the questions to the YouTuber tag will be in my description, so you can just go and grab them without having like to write each question down. But if you did write them down, that is totally okay. Shout out to my sweetie fam for coming and support my video, making sure this video gets a thumbs up, commenting, liking, and sharing it to all the people that you know. Yeah, this is Mom Chronicles 2.0, and y'all be sweet.